Okay.
All right.
That means we're actually.
We're close.
You still up at the academy up there? The Chelmsford High School Academy? You still there? And what are you doing, Doug? Where are you working?
I work at St. Anselm College.
You do?
I do.
At St. A's. Wow.
My daughter's alma mater. She was out there, yeah. Did you go there too? Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ed Leary Football Field on the campus of Acton-Boxboro, where tonight the Chelmsford Lions are getting ready to launch their 81st football season, opening with the Colonials from Acton. Acton is without a longtime head coach, 353 games. Ed Leary, I'll take that back too. Bill Maver was the head coach of Acton-Boxboro. He is no longer here. He is replaced by Tim Bassett. So it's a whole new program, a spread offense, and a very different type of Acton team. Under Mr. Maver, they won 55 consecutive games, the longest streak in Massachusetts football. He won himself 243 games, so a tribute to Bill. But let's get to tonight. Unfortunately, folks, I know you're maybe a little bit disappointed. Yes, Howie's back, Rob's back, and more importantly, I'm back. We did not see that first football season 81 years ago.
No.
We were not there at the time, although some of you may think we were. Howie, pleasure to have you back. We start our 17th year together, and it seems like yesterday.
It seems like yesterday we were at Tabor Academy standing on a hill.
That's right.
And watching Bruce Rich, young Bruce Rich being the quarterback. So it's fun to be back. I'm looking forward to it.
And Howie, Acton-Boxboro, I just alluded to a little while ago, they have a totally different football team this year.
Absolutely. They're not the wing tee anymore. They're spread. It's like a mirror image of the Lions. You'll see very similar plays, the bubble screen, the zone read, outside read, little isolation with a lead back, but basically it's going to be the same offense the Lions have. So hopefully our defense will recognize what they've been doing and just execute and do well.
They should recognize it. They've seen it. They run it themselves. And, Rob, I think our strength is our defense.
Yeah, you know, the defense, I think, consistently over the years has been very strong. And last year I thought they did a great job. And I think especially with the first game, you have jitters. I was talking to one of the players who I have in class now, and we were talking how we'd like to be on defense first because you don't have to worry about jitters because defense is all about just getting upfield and disrupting an offense who's going to be nervous because it's the first game. So I think Chelmsford's defense will pass the test.
This is the second season for head coach David Kaiser of the Chelmsford Lions. Both teams were 4-7 last year. They both had a lot of points scored against them. In fact, guys, the Lions had 182 points scored against them in the first half last year.
They just had a new defense, new coordinator, and I think a lot of young players that just hadn't played a lot of football. And, you know, this year we're going to tighten it up, I think.
Right, and that starts with the middle linebacker, Sal Napoli, Christian Finn. We do have some people back on defense that we from last year that were really important.
Exactly, and they're back stronger. The team did a great job, I think, in the offseason. They lifted as a team. They worked out together. Team unity is so important, and you know, I've heard some good things about their strength. Maybe a little bit slower on team speed than we'd like, but you know what? That isn't everything.
Right.
And so I think you're gonna see some really good, strong, hard hits. And as long as you don't give up that big play, you'll keep the game close.
I totally agree with you, Rob, in terms of their conditioning, their attitude. It's outstanding. Yeah. These two teams have played 19 football games going back to 2001 when the Lions won the first one. They then proceeded to lose 11 in a row. And some of those were Super Bowl losses. Right. But believe it or not, there's an average of 6 points that separates these two teams over those 19 games.
Yeah, that's just two powerful teams that just knocked heads from day one and from season one, and games are always close. A missed field goal, a exciting play at the end of a game. That's all the difference in a lot of the games that the Lions played.
Well, Rob, we're welcoming you back to Chelmsford High School.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have gone away. You're a fixture there, and we're really glad you're with us again.
I appreciate that.
You can tell us who's going to win tonight.
I'm going to start?
Yep, you're going to start.
Well, I've talked to some people, and I think it's two evenly matched teams. But I think Chelmsford, I think the work that they did in the offseason, the work of Coach Kaiser and the other coaches, Chelmsford's going to win. They're going to win 21-14.
I like that. What do you think, partner?
I'm on the same. I'm thinking the same way Rob is, and I think that our defense is a little bit better this year because they've had a second season with the defensive coordinator. We also welcome back Eli Giambakis.
Right.
He's working with the linebackers. So I'm picking a close game. I think offense is still got a work in progress for both teams. So I'm looking the Lions 14 and the Acton 6.
The atmosphere, as you can hear, is starting to really get exciting here. We're looking forward to a great football game. I hope the Lions win at 21-12. I hope also that all three of us are right. I don't care which one's the closest. We just want to win. Let's start 1-0, as Dave Kaiser's motto is, at the end of the night. Thanks, everyone. Thanks also to Craig for doing his work with the camera, and to Doug for helping out, and for Tom in the truck. The whole crew is back better than ever. We'll see you for kickoff coming right up. Thanks, guys.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Nearly half of all U.S. high school students aged 16 years or older text or email while driving. Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for U.S. teens. Each day in the United States, more than 9 people are killed and more than 1,153 people are injured in crashes that are reported to involve a distracted driver.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore. And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
What's your reaction? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods.
Okay, what else?
Common.
This is their world.
There's nothing. And then they die. Go ahead, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. Evita textear. Evita chocar.
Non-conference battle between the Chelmsford Lions and the Colonials of Acton-Boxboro. The captains are at midfield right now for the Lions. Matt Hooton, number 4. Now, number 9 is Joe Vecchione. 11 is Peter Murphy. McCarthy, 21 is Sal Lapoli. 32, Christian Finn. And 50 is Jack Slattery.
And for Acton-Boxboro, number 21, Kyle Capasano. Number 52, Sam Fleming. And number 66, Hunter Shaughnessy.
Chelmsford has won the toss. They have deferred. They want to go on defense, as Rob said earlier. That's how they want to start.
Absolutely. You know, like I said, offense is awful jittery in the first game, and a lot of things have to work correctly for them to be successful. Defense just has to go. They have to go forward. They have to disrupt. There's not much nerves once you start going. So,
both teams obviously ready to play tonight. They should be. It's opening night of the season. It's a beautiful night. Want to welcome Dave Markham back again this year. Want to welcome Ronna Berman back again this year. And their help is very invaluable. All the people in the truck that have come here really to set up. We're ready to go, folks. I'm excited myself. Looking forward to a great evening of football. Kyle Sweeney will be the kicker for the Lions. He's a junior, number 19. He has a strong leg.
Is it Sweeney? Hennessy.
Hennessy, I'm sorry. Hennessy is correct. There is a Kyle Sweeney, but it's not the kicker. And back.
Sure you weren't here 81 years ago?
It's starting to sound like that, doesn't it? Number 20 and 21 for the Colonials are back deep. 20 is Nick Douglas. 21 is Kyle Capasano.
Right.
And here come the Lions out to kick it. Starting Dave Kaiser's second football season, Timmy Bassett's first football season at Acton-Boxboro. Following a legend, You can't follow him. You just have to be your own guy.
That's right. Exactly. Watching warm-ups and pregame, I would hope that Hennessy would kick it away from Camposano. So we kick it to the far right.
He's a fairly. We don't have numbers for weights and heights for Acton-Boxboro, and he's a fairly big young man.
Yeah.
It looks like he has some speed as well. All right, here we go, folks. We've waited about 9 months for this, and let's get it started. Sweeney, high, end over end kick. This is Camposano, I believe.
Yes, it is.
And he's straight up the middle, and he's about the 25-yard line. A whole bunch of Lions there. We'll try to get some people.
Good coverage by the Lions. There was only about a 9 or 10-yard return on that.
That was very good kick, very good coverage.
Yeah. Good hang time.
Well, that was it. The ball was kicked nice and high.
Okay, defensively, we'll try to look at Christian Finn, number 32, outside backer. Number 11 right down here at the bottom of the screen is Peter McCarthy.
Yep.
Number 50 is Jack Slattery at outside defensive end.
Finn Murray is the quarterback. As Chelmsford does, he comes to the line of scrimmage. He looks to the sideline. They're holding up color-coded combinations to determine the play.
Free safety in the middle for the Lions, Mike Vecchione. Vecchione, pardon me.
He tosses it, and it's complete.
And
good coverage out there for the Lions. Receiver was number 11, Ethan Logie.
I think number 9 was Joe Vecchione. Was that the tackler, number 9?
I honestly didn't get it. I'm going to go with you.
It's the far side. Number 7 is over there, too. It may have been 7. I thought it was Mossad Wahid.
Pickup of 4. It's 2nd and 6 now. Just underway in Acton.
Number 28, outside linebacker on the far side for the Lions, Andy Shore.
Murray to throw it again. It is caught. A great catch. Good coverage. Terrific catch by number 87, Jonas Weichman.
Right, and it just over the reach of Mike Vecchione. He was there. Mike was going for the interception and just out of his reach.
So it's a first down out to the 43-yard line. First down of the football game. 2 plays, 2 passes. And this appears to be the pattern. Each time they get the play from the coach, they hold up the colored codes. That may be for blocking assignments, Rob, the colors.
Usually, yeah.
It's a handoff, and it's a big hole, and straight up the middle with speed.
McCarthy chasing from behind. Camposano
dives. And
can't tell if he was out of bounds.
He's staying out of bounds.
Out of bounds at about the half-yard line.
So he took that from the 43-yard line, about a 56-yard pickup.
What happened? McCarthy came up.
They're giving him a touchdown.
McCarthy had came up underneath and knocked the ball loose, but he must have just crossed the goal line.
First.
He did knock the pylon down.
So Acton explodes on a 57-yard touchdown run by Kyle Camposano. And they, in about a minute and a half, they are on the board with a touchdown.
And as in the past, it looks like Acton's going for 2. No,
they have a kicker.
They have a kicker. There he is. Yep. Number 6 is the kicker for them, Victor Otero.
They're looking for a player, I think. They surprised their own team. They scored so quickly.
Yeah. It's nice to play with 11.
Yeah, 6 is the holder.
6 is the holder.
That's Otero, the kicker. Will get his number. Chelmsford jumps. Kick is down. It's going to be a dead ball foul. Chelmsford offside. The kicker.
Pablo Barrios, number 5.
Yep.
The long snapper, number 66, the captain for them, Hunter Shaughnessy, is the snapper.
That play was blocked well, and Camposano had breakaway speed. He ran away from people.
And it's how the spread offense is set up. You know, it's spread for a reason, and you put people in space, and it's very difficult, no matter who it is, to tackle anybody in space.
Barrios to try the extra point now, a little bit closer. It's a good snap. It's a good kick. It's up, and it is perfect, and Acton-Boxboro leads 7-0.
There was some penetration, and I don't know who it was, but he sort of held up. But that, I mean, if Acton scores again and tries this, it's something that's very blockable.
All right, the offensive Lions will come onto the field now, trying to respond, and that didn't work out too well on going on defense first. We're going to go to break.
Hey, it's Ava, and this is Tess from Vivo's Do-It-Yourselfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old t-shirt.
It's not garbage, it's actually a brand new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
Barrios again had just completed the extra point. He is now kicking it off. Back deep for the Lions.
It looks like
Wahib is one of them, and let's see who the other one is. It's a nice kick to the left side of the field and straight up the middle, and falling down over the 25-yard line.
The three, Mike Vecchione.
Mike Vecchione. And that's going to be about the same starting place that Acton-Boxboro came from. The quarterback is Matt Hooten. The running back is Sal Lapoli. The Lions again with the spread offense.
And Joe Vecchione is back with Lapoli. Number 12 out here, the bottom of the screen, Peter Caruso is wide out.
And McCarthy at the top of the screen. Let's see what the Lions come with. Vecchione in motion. They hand it straight ahead to Sal. He's met at the hole, maybe a yard, but no more than that. Number 72 for Acton-Boxboro is Hollis Durstlander, and he is the listed as a freshman.
Jack Slattery, a left tackle, 79, and left guard is looking at the wrong. There we are. Chris Bungard, left guard.
They give Sal no gain on the play, and the same thing here. There's no gain again. Penetration big time by the Colonials.
Brendan Park, number 59, is the center.
Lions have run the ball twice. They have gained absolutely zero. They are 3rd and 10.
Kyle Sweeney at right tackle, number 76.
In fact, they've actually lost a couple yards, so it's 3rd down and 12 now. It's funny, isn't it, that the pass prior to the touchdown almost picked off.
Yes.
Yep.
And then they come back on the next play and they hammer it for a touchdown. Hooten has the ball, rolls out to the right, has a little room, going to fire it, and it's completed, but it's short of the first down, up to the 35-yard line.
Peter Caruso with the catch.
Caruso, and coming across from the left end, he was lined up tight. I think the Lions will go for it.
It's 4th and about a yard. They needed 12. They got 11, and
no.
They're going to punt it, I think.
No.
Learning from the Patriots last night, 4th down maybe not such a good idea.
Right. The punter this year at this first game, Chris Bungard. The long snapper will be Sal Lapoli. Chris has shown a good foot in practice.
I think the Lions moved. They did. The outside man, number 7, jumped. That's a second penalty now in this game against the Lions. So that's, again, outside on the end. Wahib just jumped or flinched enough to get the flag. So it's going to be 3rd down now and 6 for the Lions.
First game jitters.
Yep. Bungard's going to punt this ball from about the 22-yard line. Good snap. Bungard hits a pretty good kick.
Yep. Landing
Bounces
on the 40.
At the 40 and takes a great roll.
Out of bounds at the 25.
So that's a very nice kick.
Yep.
25, about 45 yards on that punt. We'll take a quick break. Acton is on offense for the second time tonight with their quarterback, Finn Murray. Capasano is the running back. Lions need to, I think, have a defensive stop here. Help their offense a little bit.
Bubble
Murray,
screen.
quick pass outside, and it's completed. He's 3 for 3. He's done a nice job so far.
Completed number 6 for them, Victor Otero. Nice quick screen out here.
I think Acton has the edge when it comes to team speed. So
yes, they do.
I think Chelmsford to be successful, especially in defense, they need to keep people in front of them. They need to keep the Acton people in front of them.
That's a gain of 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2. Acton has taken the ball to the 33-yard line. Hand off Capasano to the outside. He has first down yardage, just barely. But that's all he needed was a couple. He definitely has some speed. He's a senior running back. Ball is at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, AB. So it does help. Boy, I can smell the popcorn, guys. Can you? We're right outside the snack bar here. And
if it goes silent, it's because we've run for a snack.
Yeah.
Pretty good smells coming from there. Boy, there's no...
Campasano was slow to get up, and he came over to the sideline. Trainer was looking at him.
Right. He's still bent over. May have taken one in the midsection. Lions blitz, and they stuff it.
Yes, nice play.
Nice job there.
Bungotten and Vecchione.
And that ball carrier for Acton-Boxboro.
37?
Yes, Pat Cronwalt. That's a loss of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 11 or 12 for Acton. First negative play for them tonight. Cronwalt is still, excuse me, Howard, go ahead.
The quarterback throws well when he has time. He doesn't. So I think Acton will be doing what you've seen. Nice quick passes.
And he's blitzed, and he gets
away.
out of the blitz, runs away from it, and he fumbled it.
And the Lions look like they're recovered.
They're jumping. They have the ball, I think. Let's not be too hasty.
Waiting for a sign. Yes.
Yes, Chelmsford has the ball. Murray had gained about 7 yards, but he coughed it up on the 48-yard line. I didn't see which Lion came out of that pile with it.
I saw the hit was a good tackle.
There it is. We'll take
perhaps it was Sal. We'll see.
That's where he's almost tackled. And
it came out before. It was pulled out before.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. All right, a chance for the Lions to even the score here.
Great field position now for Chelmsford. The ball at the 42-yard line of Acton-Boxboro. And let's see if they can learn something from that first offensive series. They have 2 backs in the backfield. Lapoli, nothing. And Acton-Boxboro knows that Lapoli is the primary ball carrier. Matt Cox on the tackle.
You think they don't key on him?
That's right. I think they might.
Yeah.
And right now, I just don't see the plays hitting quick enough. You know, again, Acton has some pretty good team speed, and the plays are a little bit slow developing.
Yeah,
Matt Hooton, a senior quarterback, primarily split the job last year with Kyler Brown, but it's all his this year. He has trips to the left. High snap, but he rides it into Sal this time with big hole. First down yardage down the sideline, looking for a block. He's at the 20 and knocked out at about the 15.
Right at the 15, Bruce. Yeah. He did a nice job following his blockers downfield. He was patient.
A 27-yard pickup by Lapoli. Takes the ball 1st and 10 at the 15. Here it is again.
Just the inside zone. Good blocking up front.
Nice block by Christian Finn down there.
Finn got a good block.
Then Sal found the seam and hit it.
And I applaud Christian for not throwing another block when it probably would have been a clip. Vecchione in motion. Lapoli, again, taken down right at the line of scrimmage. And that is their captain, Hunter Shaughnessy, who is there to make the stop.
Also number 74 for them, Justin Dudziak.
I think you got it. That's what I would say.
Okay.
It's 2nd and 12 for the Lions. Clock rolling now, as you can see on your screen, in the first quarter, about 4-minute mark. Quick toss outside, completed, short gain. Completion to Brian Mitchell.
Yeah. We've got to get rid of that quicker.
That's a gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Here's a replay.
Just
no, not.
No.
No.
Okay.
Didn't have it in time.
We're back to live.
Well, got 2 downs to get the first down here. We're definitely in Hennessy's
We
range.
are in his range. Yes, we are. Kicked a field goal in this game last year of 34 yards. The Lions winning it. Hooten avoids a tackle, gets
run.
the outside.
Oh,
We got a hold. It's coming back. Nice gain by Hooten, but we're going to get a hold on the Lions.
Yeah. Ah.
I think if we see the replay, I think you'll see it too.
Yeah, it was right out there in the open field.
Too bad, because Hooten had avoided a tackle and done a nice job. So another penalty against the Lions. This one's going to really hurt, though. It's going to take them out of field goal range as well.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it will still be 3rd down.
Ball on the 25. Well, it's a.
I guess we, this Coach Kaiser right there talking to his football team. Is he taking a timeout? Yes, he is.
Yep.
Yeah, he took a timeout. Lenny Rapone behind him. This is a time when you would hate to see the drive have to stall. Timmy Bassett. Timmy Bassett is the young man in the white shirt with the beige shorts, black baseball cap. Timmy, a former student of mine when I was teaching here in Acton, and I can attest that Timmy is a fine person. I didn't know he was going to grow up to be a football coach.
You would have steered him in another direction.
That's right. Definitely. Yeah.
You didn't have the influence on him you thought you had, right?
Apparently not. All right, there's Hooten and the Lions. They are ready. They have their play from the coach. As Howie said before, they have maybe a couple of plays to see if they can get back in field goal range here.
Yeah,
love to get the first down, but
this distance would be 42 yards.
Uh-oh. Bad took his eye off of it.
Yep.
And now he is totally demolished. This drive is just going, it's just exploded. Will Delaney made the tackle.
And unfortunately, Matt actually had a clear path to step up, and he ran, he did, trying to get the ball, and ran into the defender.
Right.
I think he might have taken his eye off the ball, too, on the snap. It didn't appear to be a bad snap.
Yeah, it just went right through his hands. I think he just took his eye off it, so.
Bungard will be punting again. This time he's standing at the 49-yard line.
Try to
Good
pin
snap.
it back.
Acting pretty good rush.
Nice kick right there. Good spot. Get a bounce. Good job.
All right.
15-yard line.
15. They will be 1st and 10 Acton-Boxboro, their 3rd offensive possession of the first half. And again, a case where Acton broke a long run. They had a little bit more speed than when Chelmsford broke their long run.
Correct.
All right, here we go again with Acton's 3rd possession. Let's see if Capasano is back in the football game. I'm impressed with how quickly Acton has picked up the spread offense from not having ever used it before. They've picked it up quickly. They have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Empty backfield here.
And Murray runs it straight ahead. Short gain, maybe 3. It's going to be second and we'll call it 7.
Yeah.
One of the aspects of the spread offense is actually fairly simple.
Yeah.
There isn't a lot of moving parts. The blocking is pretty consistent, and you're really only running a handful of plays.
Yeah, you get 5 wides here. Camposano is in at the slot on the far side.
Chris Bungard on the stop on that last play. Chris was injured toward the end of last season, and he was having an outstanding season. Tossed a good block on the corner, and good coverage by the Lions. They recognized that from themselves, I think.
Nice job closing.
Vecchione was one of them.
I
And
think
it
Finn
was
was over
Otero.
there too.
Pardon me?
I think Finn was there.
Finn, okay. It's third and we'll call it 3, long 3. I think if they ever ran on the first without the play, everybody'd be asleep.
Yeah.
They ran the play without going to the sideline.
All spread offense is what you're doing is you're hoping for someone to jump, and then there's a play like throw it up in the air, and you have the offsides.
The Lions blitz it, but they run right by the ball carrier. That's Camposano for the first down.
Yeah.
Out to the 30-yard line. And they converted on their first third down of the night. Here it is.
It slipped the tackle there.
First and 10, Acton. We're coming to the end of about 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, Dave Markham.
Got him.
Finn he's taken down, and the Lions corral him, and that probably will be the last play of the first quarter, and that's a nice defensive job by the Lions. Slattery was one of those people there.
Bungarden and Park. So the 3 of them, Slattery, Bungarden, and Park.
That's loss of 7. It's going to be second and 17, and they're going to let the quarter run out. So we're going to close the first quarter of the 2017 season with Lions trailing 7-0. And as we indicated in the pregame, the first half has been such a nemesis for the Lions last year, where they gave up an astounding number of points in the first half. We'll talk about that when we come back from break.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Talking here before the break about the discrepancy in scoring last year for the Lions in the first half. They gave up an astounding 162 points in the first 2 quarters, and combine that with the scoring for themselves of only 52 points. So they were outscored over 100 points in the first half of games last year. Yeah. And that's certainly something you can't continue to play from behind.
No. Well, takes you out of the game that you wanted to play.
Makes that call sheet a little smaller.
Yeah.
That offensive call sheet.
All right, folks, here we go with Acton at 2nd and 17. Murray, it's battered in the air.
Oh, and he caught it, so it's a loss. Back to the 10-yard line.
Even bigger loss, sure.
Yep.
That looked like, for the Lions, knocking it down. Brendan Polk, or Park, is it Park?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Park.
Brendan Park.
As I affectionately call him in class, Tupac.
Tupac, okay. Well, he did an excellent job there.
Yes,
Acton has third down and about 40 for the first down. And it looked like they moved, but there's a toss to the side. Camposano stays in bounds. He does get outside to the 20. It's going to be 4th down, and they're going to have to punt for the first time tonight.
It's 4th and 20.
Defense has come up good.
Yep.
And again, we talked about that's kind of their experience level. And just a quick note on the screen, you'll notice it's the 6th quarter. That's some technical difficulties, I think, having to do with Acton, not our crew. So it is not the 6th quarter.
Right.
No,
it's actually
no.
the 2nd.
We're trying to get that rectified, folks, but it's a little harder here in Acton than it is in Chelmsford.
Coach O'Keefe's not here to fix it.
That's right.
There
It's
we
an
go.
excellent kick.
Good hang time. Oh!
And
There
the
should be
Lions-
interference.
There's a flag.
Interference,
Yep.
right.
Yep.
They're going to catch a break.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have, I think we saw this last night in the Patriots, actually. Where the punter has a right to catch the ball, and you have to give him an athletic,
Right.
the receiver, and you have to give him at least a step, basically, an athletic move.
Yep.
And that did not happen, which is good because I think our returner maybe got a little confused and probably should have backed off. There was a lot of traffic.
Right.
But
it ended up hitting him. So.
I agree with you guys. I thought I thought that was a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of hang time, good coverage.
Exactly. All right, the best starting position, second best starting position for the Lions tonight. Ball at the 33-yard line. Lapoli with the football, has some room this time. Gets about 5 down to the 32-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Lions. The Lions, I think, will be persistent in trying to run the football.
Yeah. I think they want to control the ball. They want to control the clock, I think, as well.
Hooten has his play from the sideline. He's ready to go. He fakes the pass. He throws deep. He has completion.
Yeah, McCarthy.
And that's McCarthy down inside the 10 to about the 5-yard line.
Nice throw by Matt. He threw it in a spot that only McCarthy could catch. As you can see, the defender was right there, number 6.
Here is our replay.
Otero. Here it is again.
Excellent catch by McCarthy. 1st and goal at the 5 for the Lions. Lapoli cuts back to the middle, gets to about the 3. McCarthy had 20 receptions last year and 1 touchdown, so that's his first of this season. Lions quickly back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal at the 3. Lapoli dances.
He's going to get in.
He's going. He's in, I think. Lions think he's in. No signal. Boy, they're going to say 3rd down. Wow.
They're going to make him earn it.
Yeah, they sure are. 3rd and 1.
And this is a problem when you don't take a snap from under center.
From under center. That's right. Difficult to do the QB sneak. Sal dives, and this time
he's in.
He's in. So a 1-yard touchdown run. Sal Lapoli, his first of the season. He had 10 last year, and he gets number 1. And Kevin Hennessy will come in now, and poor Sal has to go into the middle of the line and try to snap this thing.
Right.
The only good thing is you don't get to hit him. He
That's
gets
true.
He gets a break on one play.
Right. He gets a break.
Good point, Rob.
Matt Hooten is the holder.
So the Lions put together a very nice drive following a penalty on the punt. Hennessy drives it through, and we have a tie football game with 3 minutes gone in the 2nd quarter, and we still can't get that 6 off the board. I've made a couple of requests.
Just divide by 3 and you're all set.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's staying up there.
Going with the math theme.
Maybe they're going to count down from down. We're going to go to break.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
We've got the scoreboard corrected in both places, on the point totals and on the quarter. The Lions will kick it off with Hennessy following their touchdown drive. Sal Lipoli, a 1-yard run. Kevin Hennessy adding the extra point, his first of the season. And he belts this one to about the 10-yard line. That's Otero again, Capisano again. And Capisano bounces across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Nice return out to the 32, 33.
Tackle for the Lions, number 9, Joe Vecchione. Joe is an all-state wrestler. He's superb wrestler for the Chelmsford Lions. Many awards during that season.
Well, I think one of the things deferring when winning the coin toss, this is where you want your defense to stop, force the punt, perhaps get the ball right before the half ends.
Good stop.
There's an excellent stop right there. That's Joe Vecchione on the top, and Bungard again, I believe. Yeah, it was. He's already had a big impact on this game. No gain on the play. It's a pitch. Capisano, he's blasted again.
Again, Vecchione and Wahid?
Is it Wahid?
Number
28.
28.
28.
Andy Shore.
Yep. Andy Shore. Okay.
He lost a couple.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd and 12. Acton has speeded up the game now just a little bit. They're going a little bit quicker. Murray to throw it, sets up, has his man, and he's down short of the first down.
Right.
Lipoli on the tackle.
Good pressure by Bungard. Yeah.
Where have we heard that name before? 4th and 4, Acton-Boxboro. They have not sent the punter on yet, though. I can't believe they would be going for this. And I guess I should believe it, unless they're going to try to draw the Lions offside here. And that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
They're trying to draw the Lions offside. They take
Timeout.
a timeout. Their first of the first half.
Yeah.
30-second timeout.
Right. Interestingly, this series, they have not been holding up the cards.
That's right. They went quick this series.
Yep. Yep.
Little NASCAR, as we say.
Yep.
That's right. Little NASCAR. Okay, guys. Now the hot dog smell is overtaking.
They're killing me. Yeah.
Must be getting close to halftime.
We were well fed before the game.
Yes,
no,
we were.
Nice pizza.
Unless
Greg Robertson took care of that for us.
Unless you didn't get here in time, and then
we saved you some.
Well,
oh, nice.
We
nice.
saved you some here.
That's cool.
All right, Chelmsford back deep for the Lions is Mike Vecchione, I believe.
That's correct.
All right, and it is 4th down and a punt. And another low line drive kick. Vecchione at the 25, and he's taken down, I think.
Yeah, his knee touched.
Say he was down.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think he thinks he was down.
At that point, you're better off being down. You don't want to be.
right.
You don't want to be turned around and trying to make something happen.
Yeah.
Just catch the punt.
And
now
he was
you have the
all
ball.
alone too. There were no other white shirts.
Unfortunately, there was good coverage by Acton because that was a low punt that was there in a hurry.
Line drive.
I was expecting a good return.
Yep.
But Acton covered it well.
Well, let's see what the Lions can do now. Starting at the 25. I think you're right.
Yep.
Our vantage point here in Acton isn't the greatest, but the camera work is.
It's actually the 22 and a half.
All right, that's what I said. It's not the greatest. Hand off Lipoli. He's starting to wear people down. He's out in the open, and he just taken down across the 30 to the 34-yard line. That's right, 11-yard pickup. Boy, he was a step from making that a sprint. Nice pickup by Sal on the play. Sal rushed last year for 850 yards, and he's taken stepped right back into that mode again this year. 1st and 10, 34-yard line. Lions have thrown it very sparingly so far in the first half. McCarthy's looking for, wants to know what the play is. He's not sure.
It's really hard, yeah.
Lapoli, again, pretty good yardage. Sal has gotten much bigger this offseason, very strong. Seems to have grown a little bit, too. Cronwalt on the tackle. No, Shaughnessy, I'm sorry. Hunter Shaughnessy.
Okay, we're going to have a new center for one play because Park had his helmet come off.
Yeah, and that's a gain of 2 for Lapoli. And this is important because he's got to snap this thing back.
Right, number 73 for the Lions, Harrison Gilman.
He did see some action last year. Whoa, that was almost a bullet. Nice play by Hooten. He kept the ball, didn't gain much, but we didn't lose it either. It's going to be 3rd and about 8.
Well, if you decide to keep it, you're really going to hit the hole downhill. You gotta go.
Yep. Matt is not the biggest young man. He's one of the nicest, though. He is a really fine young guy. Lions have taken another timeout. Here he is, number 4. He's a senior captain. There's Sal Lapoli on the sideline. And in the middle of that huddle, Dave Kaiser, Mike Marshall coming up behind him. How we welcome back Eli Chambakis after a couple of years away, and it's great to have Eli there. Mike Bernazani, also on the coaching staff, Mike Lapoli, and I think we got most of them. Oh, Paul Tenaglia, defensive coordinator. This is a 5 minutes to go. It's a fairly important play for both teams here.
Yeah, let's see what Coach Kaiser's got up his sleeve for this. Like you say, it is an important play with 5 minutes left in the half, and Acton could get good field position should we have to punt.
Trips to the right. Back to pass. He rolls to the right. Looks, fires, and completed, and close to first down.
Oh, that'll be a first down, yeah.
It is first down,
and
yes.
That's McCarthy. And a nice rollout by Hooten, a nice pitch and catch to McCarthy, and they move the chains.
I think that is Matt's forte, is to be able to throw on the run when he's moving. He's not a true drop back kind of guy. He likes to throw when he's on the move.
Lapoli, small hole.
Picked up 3 or 4.
Yeah, Capasano on the tackle. Lions now will be able to take more time off the clock, which is a good thing for them. They will get the ball, as Rob indicated, to start the second half.
One of the keys is to come away with at least 3 points or some score, so get that momentum.
A typical Acton-Chelmsford football game. Close, tough football. Back to pass, straight back. Oh, he had a receiver and it was deflected.
Yeah, he had Caruso, I think.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Yeah, it was Caruso.
That's too bad.
Oh, no, it was Christian Finn.
Yeah, it was Finn. And Christian was disappointed because he was wide open.
Yeah.
All right, the Lions will have another third down now facing them.
Put that play in the bank, bring that back out.
Good point. He's back to pass. He's looking deep. He's firing long.
He's got McCarthy.
And he's got it. He's beaten that same guy twice.
Yeah.
And a great completion by Matty Hooten.
Yeah.
That went from the 48 down to the...
it looks like about
12.
12.
Yeah.
So that's quickly, guys. How many yards is that? 2 and...
You're the math teacher.
About 40? Ron is the math teacher. We'll let her figure that one out. How much? 48, she said.
I saw great pass protection from Jack Slattery on that play. On the backside, the left tackle did a nice job.
He prides himself on being that left tackle. Lapoli straight ahead to the 10. Be second down and 8 for the Lions.
Going back to McCarthy, did a great job coming back for the ball, and he actually, that's the second catch with someone really kind of in his face.
Yes.
Yeah, McCarthy has the speed. I think he can outrun Matt's arm.
Yeah,
Yes. That's true. Otero is the young man that's been beaten twice on that long pass. They're going to look for him again, and he has jumped. Oh, he's got it. Touchdown, McCarthy. He's too big. His first touchdown of the season. Matty Hooton's first touchdown pass of the season, and that's a 10-yard touchdown pass. Peter McCarthy.
Excellent job by Peter to get up and get that ball.
He actually stole an interception.
Yes, he did. Yeah, Otero was right there for the. He wanted to pick it off, and Peter was able to get up and over him and make the catch. Nice play, and Matt threw it in a good spot.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
He threw it in a good spot where he respects Peter's jumping ability.
Hennessy on to attempt the extra point. Kick is good. And that is 2 for 2 for Hennessy. Last year, Hennessy had a number also. He had 13 PATs. He's got 2 so far. We'll go to break.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90-mile-per-hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
And the Lions have just scored on a 10-yard pass from Matt Hooton to Peter McCarthy to take the lead at 14-7 with 3:42 left to play in the second quarter.
They put together a nice drive, took just about 2 minutes.
Yeah, a little over. That's about right.
Over that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Exactly. Hennessy again to kick it off. And another high end over end. Good kick. And dropped by Capasano. Comes to the left and runs by a couple of guys. And takes an excellent return out to the 42-yard line where they will have great field position.
But he's
coming
just
up
hobbled off the field again.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's down.
Yeah, he wears a knee brace. It's on his left leg, as you can see, and he may have just taken a hit on it, and it. He jumped and came down full on it.
We're going backwards too, so maybe there was a penalty.
A clip on this play.
Oh, we'll see.
And let's see what the call is.
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good chunk of change. So.
Yeah, that's way back.
Blocking the back probably.
That's almost where he caught the ball.
Yeah, he had it on the 6.
Okay.
That's
the holding call. Thank you from the truck. They even have the number of Kyle Terranova. All right, 1st and 10 Acton. The ball is at the 13-yard line.
Acton's in a hole.
And the Lions defense has been good. They're blitzing again. They come quickly. They have him almost cornered. And good speed on the corner this time. First down yardage.
Nick Douglas, the senior running back there. Good job.
Go ahead.
I just say, good job getting around the corner. The Lions were a little slow coming up, setting the edge.
So he picked up about 12 yards on that carry. Stayed in bounds, and the clock moving. Acton may have to put it up, though, if they intend to.
Yeah, they've got 74 yards to go here.
Lions putting a lot of pressure on Acton blitzing linebackers. Bungard again and down again. This one is 37.
Yeah.
And he is not looking good. That's Cronwat. And let's hope he's okay. He's holding his knee. Cronwet is a veteran. He's only a junior, but he's had a good sophomore season. So he did come make a advancement of the football about 4 yards. But that's not the important thing here.
No.
They certainly don't need to lose 2 running backs.
No, it's not like they have huge numbers.
Right, right. Coach Kaiser coming out to little sportsmanship appreciation.
Speaking of numbers, Chelmsford generally having 100 plus on the varsity sideline, and I think this year they're down close to 80. Freshman squads, freshman squads are just under 30.
Yeah.
On the way up, I was with Coach Markham. I think it was he that said that participation in football is down about 23%.
Wow.
I'm sure it has a lot to do with concussion.
I was just going to say,
right.
Do you attribute that to the concussion?
I think so.
You have to, I think.
And I mentioned a stat. I read a stat in yesterday's Globe. Between the 15 and 16 season, number of participants is over 800 down. It's over 800.
Is that
815
statewide?
Statewide in the state of Mass.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be Cronwat came off the field with some assistance. It is going to be 2nd and 7. And we're at the 2:44, as you can see on your screen. Lions have scored 14 points in the second quarter.
I see Camposano is up and moving around, and I think maybe Coach Bassett may keep him out till
halftime.
Till halftime.
Yeah. So this may be a little bit of a Finn Murray either passing or running show. Lions blitz. They're right up the middle on him. And good tackle out there. Lapoli.
And it was incomplete. Okay, Lapoli.
That's why it's incomplete, maybe.
Lapoli and Finn Christian Finn were there.
3rd down. If the Lions stop him, they're going to have good field position and they're going to have some clock left.
Yep.
Finn Murray is going to come over with a timeout. Second runner for AB. Thank you. Dave, did the freshmen have a game today?
I guess they won. Yeah, I didn't make it.
Oh, they won.
They won, yeah.
Wonderful. Fantastic. They got better coaching this year. One of the members of our booth.
You see where he's going with this. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's unquestioned reason.
Well, I think I'll have you know that the last freshman team I coached, most of them are starting. Most of them are starting on defense right now.
Ah.
So
nice job.
There you go.
Nice job.
That's because they were on defense so much.
Yeah. But I'll be the first to tell you, I'm a far better announcer than I am a coach. So good for them.
Oh boy.
Excellent job, Rob. You are one of the coaches that's been really well respected around.
I appreciate that.
Murray gets out of bounds, and that could be a flag. No flag, and he's just short of or has he got the
he's pretty close. It's a first down.
Yeah. First down, okay.
He ran for his life because Lapoli was hot on his tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was Lapoli that dumped him a little bit late, I thought.
Yeah.
Carryover. The referees made a good non-call. It was carryover from the field.
Contact was on the field. Yep. All right, it is 1st and 10, Acton-Boxborough. Murray back to pass. Screen. Over the middle. And it's completed. And the Lions covered it very well. Vecchione.
Yeah. Barrios was the receiver. Number 5.
That's a gain of a couple, and you'd accept 3 or 4, and you would take that on a screen play. Clock is still moving. We're under 2 minutes.
Blitz.
And he steps up and he overthrows.
Oh, no. That ball was not catchable.
Yeah, that's a bad call right there.
That's definitely a bad call. That ball was not catchable.
Coach Kaiser is making that same indication that the ball was way overthrown. And they're going to call pass interference. But if we see the replay, You would have had to have been one of the light poles to catch that football.
It'd be far better off calling him for holding, because then you can't argue that.
Right,
but
right.
You'll see in this replay.
Way over.
Way
Yeah,
over.
that landed about 20 yards away from the receiver.
In any event, it is a first down for Acton at the 48-yard line of Chelmsford.
Another pass.
Trips to the left. He looks to the left, and he
There-
picked
oh!
off. Oh, almost picked
Nice job.
off.
Who's that?
That's Vecchione.
Vecchione, yeah.
That's the sophomore. Stepped right in there and almost had the first interception of the season. 2nd and 10. The Lions have been on the field quite a bit on defense, but they have held up fairly well, I think. That conditioning that Rob talked about, nice job by Murray to make that toss. And that's Campasano.
Yeah.
And he takes the ball to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 3. And Acton has not taken a timeout here.
They have sped up a little bit.
Yes,
back to the poster with the signals on it.
Right.
Well,
Murray back to throw. Rolls to his right. Looks, fires, and it's caught.
That is caught, and I believe it's going to be a first down.
It's a first down.
Good coverage by Lapoli over the middle.
Yes, he closed very quickly. Got his hand in there, but was able to hold on, the receiver.
Victor Otero was the person that caught the ball. They are now at the 39-yard line, 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Just under a minute.
Under a minute, just.
Sorry.
That's okay. Oh, and a great catch at the 20-yard line. Ethan Logie on the reception, and he's shaken up a little bit. Here's the replay.
That's the wind.
That's the wind, yeah.
Came down on the ball, maybe?
Excellent extension, but he just can't get much higher than that.
Yeah. Just come right down on the ribs.
Yeah.
And Acton has taken a timeout. I think that's their third. They have 2 left. And they have 43 seconds left. And the ball is at the 30-yard line. Yep, right on the 30.
Here's where you need to stop. You want to come out of halftime getting the ball with a lead.
Right, with the lead. There's Mike Bernazzani on the left. Paul Tenaglia with the he was in there. Michael Paul, there's Paul right there with the red shirt, white pants, headset. So it is going to be a 1st and 10 for Acton.
Well,
no, it's second. It's second.
Yeah, second down.
Yeah.
Second down.
Sorry. Yes, 2nd and 3 is correct. And they have 2 timeouts left, and they have 30 yards between them and the end zone. Otero is the receiver at the bottom of the screen. They have 3 wides to the right at the top. Murray straight back, fires it inside to Otero for the first down and more, and he's got away 2 tackles, and he's in for the touchdown. 30-yard touchdown pass, and the Lions just totally whiffed on 2 tackles right there. And what else should it be except tied at halftime between Acton and Chelmsford?
Right, here's a replay.
Got to wrap up.
Yep. And it was just a total whiff and a touchdown for Acton-Boxboro. So on to try the extra point is Barrios. So you give a team a little life, and they took advantage. That was a nice drive by Acton. Low snap. Kick is good. You got it through. It's going to be tied at halftime, I believe. So Acton has responded.
And that was it was a nice drive. They started on their own 6.
Yep, with not much time. And we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
My new mom and I have a lot in common. The great outside. We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
We are back. We are tied. We have 35 seconds to play in the first half. And the Lions will get the ball for at least a play. Will Acton kick it deep this time? And they do. They squib it. Short man. And good return. Is that
Still run. Yeah. Is that Caruso? Was it number 17? No, 28.
Ah, nice job.
Andy Shore.
Andy Shore. Good job, Andy.
Did not fair catch it. Kept the ball, took it across midfield.
He was one of those freshmen I talked about earlier. I had.
There we go. There we go. 45, 44-yard line. Lions have some timeouts. All right, where's McCarthy? Acton needs to find him, that's for sure. Low snap to the sideline. And caught?
Yeah, McCarthy.
Yeah,
it is McCarthy.
McCarthy was here.
Oh,
that was number 12. That's Caruso.
So a completion to Caruso, and the play picked up.
The Lions call the timeout.
We'll give them 7 yards. The Lions did take their third timeout. They'd like to get into field goal range, I'm sure. They obviously would like to score a touchdown, but
they're within striking distance, though.
Yes,
We've seen that twice now. So,
right.
Well, they've Acton's made a change in personnel that McCarthy doesn't have Otero on him anymore. Keep going, Matt. There you go.
Nice catch,
job.
nice throw.
Excellent throw right
to the
there.
19-yard line.
Yep.
McCarthy pulls it in.
Boy, a nice throw, nice catch. Good concentration.
15-yard pickup. That was on the full dead run,
Yep.
and McCarthy had the presence to keep his feet in bounds. Now the Lions are in good position.
Yeah.
Good position, not much time.
That's the problem. To throw it. Looking for the end zone, looking for McCarthy.
He's got it. He's got it.
Touchdown. He's got it. He pulled it away. He must have the strongest hands in Chelmsford.
He hasn't had 2 touchdown receptions. He's had 2 touchdown interceptions. Because he's really pulled it away from the defender twice.
Yeah.
Twice. 19 yards. Talk about a drive.
Yeah, he pulled it away from Finn, too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, it's Ethan Logue.
Logue, right.
Yeah, number 11.
And that was all started by a real heads-up play by Andy Shore.
Correct.
To get them into a good field starting position. So I take back what I said about going to halftime tied. High school football, you can't beat it. And Hennessy kicks it into the band, into the tuba, I think. The Lions will get the ball. They have 21 points. And that was a great play by both McCarthy and Hooten.
Yes, it was.
21-14. Let's end the game now. You guys owe me a hot dog.
All right, Acton, the Lions, I don't think will kick the ball in the air this time, guys, right?
No,
I wouldn't.
No, I would not either.
Just get him to touch it somewhere close and have to fall on it.
It's been an exciting half of football. Both teams have had some big plays. Been some good defensive stands both ways.
Peter's impressed. 5 receptions so far.
Yeah.
Is that what he has?
5, yeah.
Well,
probably 100.
There's the coach.
And they've been very, they haven't been easy receptions.
No, they have not.
2 touchdowns. He took it away from the defender.
Well, he had 20 catches last year, all year, and he's got 5 or 6 so far. McCarthy's, how many receptions? You have that, Peter McCarthy? There's the low kick. It's touched, and it's bounced around. He has 6, thank you, for how many yards?
Well, Acton's got time for one play.
118 yards, 6 receptions. So he's averaging about 20 yards a catch, right?
Yeah. But I'm been so impressed with his ability to get up and go after the ball and actually pull it away.
And
I stopped by the flag league
in the summer.
In the summer, and he was catching the ball, running good routes, and catching the ball very well with Matt throwing the way he was.
they're going to end the half. That's it. They took a knee. The half ends with the Lions on top by a score of 21-14. This was a real fun beginning to the 2017 football season.
Yep.
And both teams have some positives they can talk about at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. The defense really came up strong.
Yes.
Throughout after that first series until that late score by Acton, and the offense, Hooten is moving and throwing well. They've had Sal running well, and McCarthy obviously catching 6 for over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And Rob wants this to be a 0-0 second half.
There you go.
Right, yeah.
Start, I want you. What do you say? You start the season 1-0.
That's right. Start at 1-0. All right, folks. So we'll take a break. Chelmsford Band is not here tonight, and we will be back shortly with the second half. Stay with us, please.
And I can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. 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 She keeps me warm.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Love is kind. Love is patient.
Berman and Dave Markham. The Lions and Colonials back on the field. The Lions exciting 3 touchdowns in the first half. Acton-Boxboro 2. The Lions have a 7-point lead. They will get the football. And guys, real quick, what did you think?
Impressive receiving by Peter McCarthy. Matt Hooten throwing the ball on the run, on the move was very impressive. The running of Sal Lipoli for a touchdown. And the kicking, I think, of Kevin Hennessy.
Howie just described everything that happened in the game.
Also, Rob,
but it was all good.
Well, I was leaving the defense to you.
Oh,
I thought Acton-Boxboro got beaten up a little bit in terms of their personnel.
Yeah, exactly. They did that, and Howie's right. The defense had some good stops and forced some punts. And I think the resiliency. I mean, Acton went and scored first, and Chelmsford responded, and they responded each time. And the last time with about, 40 seconds left.
That was a big bounce back, and that last drive,
it was.
You said, with 40 seconds, that was an enormous, something the Lions didn't do at all last year.
And that's
Barrio's kick.
Tremendous confidence boost.
Yeah, absolutely. Vecchione straight up the middle. He has a hole, and had one man, but he couldn't get a stop. He's not going backwards, though. The other way. Attaboy, Joe. Okay, to the 30-yard line.
All right, a quick stats update here. Offensively, McCarthy, 6 receptions, 118 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Sal Lipoli had 13 carries, 49 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. And Matt Hooten, 9 for 10 for 140 yards and 2 touchdowns. I just want to talk about defense, too. Just for Lipoli had 3 tackles. Bumgarten had 4 tackles. And Joe Vecchione had 8. I believe that's 8. Bungard. Oh, Bungard. Right.
And the first play of the second half for the Lions is a short gain. That's Lipoli, no surprise. And he gains about 2 on the play. McCarthy is at the top of the screen. Down at the bottom is that Caruso at the bottom?
I believe it's Caruso, yes.
Yep. Second and 9. Lipoli again. More room this time. And he brings it across the 35 to the 37.
We have a flag.
And a flag.
In the backfield. That's probably holding.
That's not going to be good, and it is. Yep. It's a hold on the Lions, so they're going to have a little bit of a hole to overcome here.
And that's too bad. That was that was kind of a power play. They put someone in motion, had a lead blocker for Sal, and again picked up 9 yards.
Running a lot behind the offensive line with Jack Slattery and his side and Bungard.
Yeah. Left guard, Bungard, left tackle. Slattery.
It's going to be 2nd and 20 now for the Lions. Ball is back to the 22-yard line. Looking to throw. And it's complete. No, it's incomplete. Out of bounds. I think he caught it, but I think he was out of bounds when he caught it.
Yeah.
Going to be 3rd down now. Acton looking to get Chelmsford off the field on a 3 and out. Well thrown ball, but just not able to make the completion.
Yeah, Coach Kaiser, I think, likes Matt throwing on the run there. He's having a good night.
Lions have 3 to the right. 1 to the bottom. Hooten steps up, runs, and gets hit as he throws. Did he throw? No, he did not throw, so that's a bigger loss. Great defensive series, and do we have a flag here? We have a flag. And let's see what this one is.
I think it's holding down.
This could be a first down. Wow.
Spot foul?
Yeah, this could be a first down. Holding is an automatic first down, if that's what it is. I didn't get the number from the official.
No. Now they're talking about it, having a little conference.
Is it a first down, guys? I think they are not sure themselves.
Yeah.
It's been a well-officiated game.
Yeah.
Independent crew.
And I like the way they conference and they want to get the call right.
Get it together. They've already moved the ball up or back to the, where is it? 22.
He's coming over to explain to Coach Bassett.
Right.
And the referee is over talking to Coach Kaiser. So we'll see what the...
What is the call? They're saying 4th down. I think they're saying 4th down.
Well, it's...
All right, here's the referee.
The stake the down marker hasn't been moved yet.
It is 3rd down.
3rd down.
Still 3rd down.
Holding.
Oh, Coach Kaiser had the option of taking the penalty or not, I guess.
So
and
now
we'll take it.
Now they're going to take it. It's back to about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so 3rd and about 8 or long.
Yep. So manageable. Can they convert this break? And another play. Here it is. Hooten steps up nicely, fires it, and we've got a flag.
Pass interference.
Another flag?
Yep.
This referee loves the pass interference.
Boy, he has been busy, hasn't he?
He has.
Yeah. And if it is, that is a first down.
That should be a first down, yeah, because that ball was definitely catchable. That was.
And it's going to be to the 50-yard line, and it is a first down. Chelmsford overcame a 3rd and about 30 to get the first down.
I still don't know the penalty before, what that was.
That's correct.
They did indicate holding.
Holding.
Oh, that might have been downfield, right?
Did say holding, yes. 1st and 10, 50-yard line.
Hooten on the carry.
Keeps it. He gets some good yardage.
First down.
First down. Big gain by Matt Hooten. Hurting them with his legs this time. And that has to be discouraging to the defense. You come out with an outstanding series and you're still out there.
Yeah.
And they do give him a first down.
That was a nice read by Matt or a designed keep, but it was still a very productive play. 10-yard gain.
To the 39-yard line. Come the Lions.
Trap.
Lopoli. About 4. Met in the hole by Capasano.
Sam Fleming from Acton has gotten up slow twice so far in the last 2 plays.
Wow.
They're going to give him only 2 on the play.
Timeout.
And who's taking it?
Officials timeout.
Okay. They might have an injured player. They do. That's why they wanted to get him off. And this is another injury to Acton. It is Sam Fleming.
Yeah.
And he's got to come out for at least a play.
His replacement is Tyler Briones.
All right, 2nd and 8 for the Lions. Just underway in the 3rd quarter, and we have we have a 3 up on the scoreboard. Everything is good here. Here's the Chelmsford sideline. There's 4 rows of bleachers over there. Good crowd here tonight, though. This is a wide one. This is Vecchione with a hole. And comes outside to
first down.
27-yard line. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. They're starting to rack up some first downs now. Here it is.
Nice blocking there by Baumgarten. Chris pulled around, led the play. Vecchione carried a couple of people with him.
1st and 10. I do believe that conditioning is going to make a big difference in this game. Lopoli bounces off one, maybe gets a yard. Good tackle in the middle.
There's some good penetration there. That wasn't going to go anywhere fast.
Right. No chance for Sal there. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Lions have shown the ability to mix up the run and the pass, though.
Could be a Little different look. They got a little eye formation look there.
Yes, they do. Now they shift out of it. They bring Vecchione over to the left. He's going to run.
Oh,
boy, that was a little bit too high.
Yeah.
He's wide open though, Caruso.
He sure was.
He was.
We got another Acton player coming up, gimpy on that one, and that's Evan Logie. He's limping a little bit out there on the corner. It's a 3rd down for the Lions and 10.
I'm wondering if Hooten was expecting a different route. Well, he had some pressure coming.
Offside, I think. It's a free play. It's a toss, and it's a catch, and it's a
touchdown.
McCarthy.
And that's
Caruso.
Oh, that's Caruso.
Oh, Caruso, right?
Caruso with the catch.
But you said there was a flag?
I thought Acton was offside, but I don't see the flag.
They were.
They declined. Yep.
They were. Yep. 28-yard touchdown pass, the 3rd of the night for Matt Hooten, and he's starting to rack up the numbers now. First touchdown of the season for Caruso. And the Lions have jumped out now to a 2-touchdown lead. Excellent throw again. And the kick is good.
No
good. It's no good.
That,
First miss of the season, 27-14 Lions. The Lions won this game 31-13 last year, and it's somewhat of a similar game at the moment. All right, we'll take a break.
Yep.
We'll be back with Chelmsford Kickoff.
Nearly half of all U.S. high school students aged 16 years or older text or email while driving. Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for U.S. teens. Each day in the United States, more than 9 people are killed and more than 1,153 people are injured in crashes that are reported to involve a distracted driver.
Chelmsford has just kicked off, and with a great return, still on his feet on the sideline.
Whoa.
And they're looking for a late flag again.
Well, it was definitely hit
out of bounds. Capasano on the return, and he is a factor. So Acton is trying to respond now. The first time they will have the ball in the second half, and that was a return all the way to the 41-yard line. From the 6. So that's 44. It's about 53-yard return.
That's I want to caution the Lions on their coverage.
It's far from over. Absolutely. Chelmsford jumps a little, but they get back.
Watch the ball.
Defense looking to shut Acton down here. Capasano bounces it outside and picks up good yardage. He seems to be a little bit more rejuvenated in the second half here after the break. Vecchione on tackle. It's a gain of 6, the 5, 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line. Game has been relatively turnover-free, considering it's the first game of the season.
Yeah, it has. We've seen option. We've seen a number of passes.
Right. Blitz Lions. Finn is hit after he throws it. Caught. Throws a strike right down the middle.
Yeah.
And that is Otero on the reception. And he takes it quickly down to the 15-yard line. Finn got creamed on that play when he let it go. Maybe you'll see it on replay.
You could just see he's getting hit, but
During the preseason, the coach's big worry on the Lions staff was their secondary. They were not sure how they would respond, and I can see what they're talking about. That was a well-executed play, though.
Yes, it was.
So we have a Chelmsford timeout, and I know Coach K is not happy with the way they have let Acton come down the field on them. Poor coverage on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Set it up.
And that gave Acton a little more encouragement.
Sure.
So they've executed well the last 2 plays. Here they are, first down on the 16-yard line. The Lions called a timeout. Coach Kaiser trying to get the team settled down, play some good, strong defense like they did in the first half.
All right, here comes Acton back onto the field. Murray has thrown the ball, Rob, well tonight.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of good catches.
Yes, both teams.
The beauty of these offenses, though, is the quick strike capability.
True. Murray on the toss, and Lions are there, and they wrap him up. It's a loss of 5. One of the Lions there, David Hamilton, number 34, as well as Jason Boudreau, number 33. And Jack Slattery as well. It's second and 15 now at the 20-yard line for Acton. Chelmsford has used the blitz a lot tonight.
What, more so than I saw last year.
I agree. Here they come again. Toss.
No,
I don't think he caught that. He's going to say he did, though.
Wow, they
he's going to give him the catch. Wow.
Back to the, all right, so it's back to the original line of scrimmage, just about. Third and 9, maybe?
Let's check it out. Does he catch it? No, we can't tell.
Can't see it from here.
No, that ball is loose. Did not catch it. Need all those we should go to NBC out to New York to check that out. 3rd and 9. Clock is rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. Murray steps up, gonna run with it, and does not get the first down. It's going to be a 4th down and about 4 or 5.
He took a pretty good hit too.
He did take a hit. It was a good tackle. 4th down. They're going to have to go for it. I don't see them coming in with a kicker.
Right. It's 4th and about 7 here. Acton has their play. This is a huge play for Acton.
The right slot, number 87, and Otero in the left slot. Keep in mind Sullivan, left-hander.
Steps up, fires it, and it's overthrown, incomplete. The Lions have stopped them.
Good coverage downfield.
That was excellent coverage that time.
That was a secondary receiver he was throwing to. He wanted to get it out in the flat, but it was well covered on the wheel route.
And the defense has stepped up, has stopped Acton-Boxboro. The ball is going to be on the 13-yard line, where Chelmsford will start at 1st and 10. Oh, it's 1st and 10 for the Lions. As I said, they come in with the same offensive group that they have had all night. A touchdown now would really make it tough on Acton. Lipoli. They just keep working that play and working that play.
Yep.
And Acton keeps working poor Mr. Lipoli.
Yes, they do. Yep. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Hunter Shaughnessy has been a real tough guy in the middle of Acton-Boxboro defense. Out to the side, completed, and breaking a tackle,
Oh,
and
he's
this
gone.
is off to the races. Can he outrun him?
No, they're not going to catch him. He's gone.
That's a touchdown, and that is
we got a flag.
got a flag on the field. That was McCarthy, but I think it's coming back.
Where was the flag?
Right where he caught it.
Right where he caught it. That was the
block in the back.
Oh, we've got to see this one. So instead of breaking it open, we're going to.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Just from the truck. There's the pitch.
Oh, right.
There's the block. Yep. Good call by the official.
Right there.
Yeah, you don't want to hit the big numbers.
Nope.
No. He was not going to catch him. He had no impact on that play whatsoever.
I wouldn't mind, too. That wasn't really a great block. I mean, it just kind of touched him.
Yeah, exactly. It had no effect on the play whatsoever. And Dave Kaiser's telling the official that, too. That he took away. But
they blocked. Who was it? It was Camposano that they blocked.
Yeah, we have a cramp.
Yeah, he's right. Hobbling off after chasing McCarthy with a cramp.
Yeah, number 60, the Hunter Shaughnessy we were just talking about. Hunter.
Yep. It's 3rd and 20 now. 2nd and 20, excuse me.
2nd and 11.
And a deep one again. Can he pull it
Yes,
in?
he's got it.
He's got this one. No. He said no.
No? Oh.
No.
Must have fallen out of bounds.
Okay. Lant came down out of bounds?
Apparently. McCarthy is tired. He's a little bit winded on the sideline, too. It's
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. It was 2nd and 11, and I miscalled it.
Well, they have 22 up there for I don't know why, because the ball is on the on about the 12.
All right, the Lions have a 3rd down play here. He rolls it up, he steps it up, he looks, he's going to keep it, and can't quite get out of the grass, but a positive play.
Yeah.
A little more room. Good job by Matt not to throw it away. He picked up 5-4 on the play. 5 we'll give him. And Bungard will begin to punt it away. And the Lions did take about 3 minutes off the clock. Yeah, good kick by Bungard.
All right, that's going to roll around a little bit. There we go.
I'm surprised that they're not coming up to catch that ball.
Oh.
It rolls dead at the 41-yard line, and that's where Acton will take it over. And another good job by Bungard.
They may have had a block call on trying to get to the kicker, and so
told to stay away from it.
Stay away from it because he's not going to have any help.
There's a nice view of our field from way up above. That's is that the blimp view?
It's the blimp view from the camera blimp on top of the truck.
That's all that these guys miss, though, is the blimp. They've got everything else.
They have everything else. They have all the toys.
They have it all covered, I'll tell you. Fantastic. And they don't skip a beat, coming right from baseball, and they moved right into football, and like they've been doing it forever.
Yeah.
1st and 10.
Well, at least 17 years.
17 that we know of, right?
Yep. I think Tom said 21, 21st year for them.
21.
Right? Oh, okay.
Handoff, a little mix-up there.
Capasano.
Yeah, taken down by the middle of the Lions defense.
Of course, I was saying off camera before pregame that this is our 17th year. Yes, and these seniors were in the cradle.
That's right. That's right, babies. And that was a gain of a couple. Actually, a loss of a yard. So it's 2nd and 11. And we're coming down to the 1 minute mark in quarter 3. Finn passes. And it's knocked away.
Knocked away. I thought it was going to get, it was tipped. I thought I was waiting for a white shirt.
There was about 5 different opportunities right there to intercept that.
Yep. There were. They were all there looking for that. The intended receiver was Jacob Weichman. It's 3rd and 11. Blitz. Here they come. Screen. And it's intercepted. No. 4th down. Boy, that.
It was right in my hands.
Yeah, that's right. They're using that ball with grease on it. There's no question about it.
I thought Andy Shore was coming up with that one.
Yeah. Almost. 4th down. Punting situation for the Colonials.
Nice job by the Chelmsford defense.
It was. Nothing there for Acton at all.
Acton will get the ball back well into the 4th quarter. Bad snap.
High snap, but plenty of time to kick it. Lions had the return on, and not particularly good, and it goes out of bounds at the 30, 29.
The Lions will take that.
Yes, they will.
I think Chelmsford's put some pretty good pressure. Acton seems to have a little less wind in their sails in this half.
Yep. That's the conditioning of the off season. They were going at 6 o'clock in the morning, these guys, before school started, working out, and that's dedication. Next winter, Howie and Rob are going to join them.
Yes, I'll have coffee, Danish.
I'll bring the Danish.
Okay, good. And we'll watch the kids work out hard.
Lapoli busts through, picks up 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. Shackler is number 7-4, Justin Dudziak. Lions don't need to be in much of a hurry now either. They can take a little clock time here.
Clock time here. That's right. Let's watch the clock, Matt.
I'm not sure they even need to run a play, do they?
I don't think they do.
No.
And don't. We're going to end the 3rd quarter with the Lions having scored the only touchdown of the 3rd quarter to take a 27-14 lead into the 4th quarter.
Yeah. And like you said, you mentioned it at the end of the season last year, Bruce. I know at the Thanksgiving game that once Coach Kaiser's had a year here to get his program rolling and have a winter, like you said they had, and working out and building the camaraderie, that you can see it out there tonight.
We're going to take a break, folks. We'll be right back.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
All right, we're back. Just beginning the 4th quarter. Acton on the Chelmsford 32-33 yard line.
All right, Chelmsford is 2nd and 6 outside. And that's Hooten. I think they kept the ball.
Hooten kept it. Almost perhaps a 1st down, very close.
Acton-Boxboro is the only team that has played, the Chelmsford has played 7 times or more that has a winning record against Chelmsford. Their record is 12-7 against the Lions, and the Chelmsford is slowly bringing that back. It was at one time 1-11. So they're starting to level it off. But if they win tonight, it would be 12 wins Acton, 8 wins for the Lions. And interesting also that every other year for the past 6, they have swapped wins. Since 2012, it's gone every other year. And Chelmsford is trying to make it 2 in a row.
Okay.
Close to the 1st down. And it is a 1st down. So at the 41-yard line, 1st and 10 Chelmsford, and every 1st down takes a few minutes off the clock. McCarthy at the bottom. He's single covered, and that's got to be a little bit dangerous. They run it straight ahead. They're thinking clock. They're not thinking throw, and I don't blame them. Lipoli, the ball carrier.
At this point, if you're throwing, you're making sure it's kind of spot passing and kind of a high percentage catchable ball.
Yeah.
Gain of a yard. Number of carries for Sal Runner. Do you have that? Okay. 43-yard line. 2nd and 8. Sal has now carried the ball 20 times tonight into the 4th quarter, and his number 21. Low and nothing. He might have lost a yard there. Sal is.
He attracted a crowd.
He's going to sleep well tonight. 3rd down and 7 or 8 for the Lions. And again, the Lions have already taken 2 minutes off the clock in this 4th quarter. Toss over the middle, and it's caught.
Christian Finn on his first catch.
His first catch of the season for the 1st down.
Yep.
Lions found another receiver, and Christian had to go up to catch that one. He got banged up a little bit
nice
on
extension. Little seam route right down the middle of the field.
Great job. Great catch by Christian. There it is. And he got hammered pretty good, but he's fine.
And then once again, we move the chains in a few more minutes.
That makes up for the one he was wide open before that got batted down. So
to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. That's a gain of about 18 on that pass play. Hooten must be over 200 yards passing. We'll see if we can get a number on that. And Lipoli, 186. Thank you. Lipoli again. And here comes clock.
Yeah.
Grind. So Acton-Boxboro may be leading the series 12 games to 7, but if things continue the way they are, Dave Kaiser will be 2-0. So you can't blame him for what's going on in the past. There were some years that Acton and Chelmsford played twice because of the Super Bowl setup, which will not happen again because Acton, believe it or not, is a Division I football team with the likes of St. John's Prep, Everett, Zavarian, and I can't figure out why. I cannot possibly
I didn't realize
figure out
that.
why.
I thought they were in Division II.
No, they're Division I.
Well, I know we now have 8 divisions or something.
It's got to have something to do with numbers of boards in high school. Chelmsford sideline. Acton takes a timeout. I think that timeout is more for they're tired. They have literally been on the field defensively the entire second half.
I heard the PA announcer say that Acton's next opponent is Reading.
Yes.
Right.
And then they travel down to Barnstable, so it's not going to get easy for them. Not going to get any easier.
Oh.
Especially when they come out of this game a little dinged up.
Chelmsford's in the small school division now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
However, we still play. It's on a Saturday. Who's that big?
Bridgewater.
We're going to play Bridgewater
Raynham on
right.
September 30th.
30th. Yeah, it's a Saturday afternoon. McCarthy comes in motion. They hand it instead straight ahead. Lipoli has done a nice job not only getting pounded each time, but holding on to the football. Gains 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
They're almost in 4-down territory here.
I agree with you. I think they are.
You know,
they're inside the 40, almost to the 35-yard line. They are at the 35-yard line.
Might be a tough decision for Coach Kaiser.
Yeah.
At 4th and 2 or something here.
Chumps are doing a great job with clock management, though, because they're taking their time, using most of what they have.
Houghton steps up, and I think
very close.
Very close. I think he has it. I think they're going to give it to him.
Get to the 29, but it looks like they're marking it on the 30. This linesman walking in from this side.
I would like to compliment Matt Hooton on his decision-making in this game tonight. He has made, I think, quality decisions with the football.
It looks like a measurement.
Going to measure it. First one of the year. All right, guys.
The linesman this side fooled me. He's walking in on the 30, but the ball was marked well into the closer to the 29.
I thought it was a first down. I thought it was.
A quarter of a football?
That'd be about right.
All right.
Not quite. First down, it is. Quarter of a football. Maybe an eighth of a football.
Maybe.
Now, in our predictions tonight, we were talking off camera just a couple of minutes ago. One of us had 21-14, which is a differential. There they are, folks. Now, Rob's differential is 7. Howie's is 8, and mine is up there at 9. So, how do you
what are we saying?
What do you want to think here, folks?
Well, if you add, let's see.
Oh, you're out of it. It's between Rob and I.
Well, I was going to add Rob and I together and see how we.
All right.
I think Rob's the only one that has a number in his prediction that matches a number on the scoreboard.
There you go. All right.
All right, handoff Lapoli straight ahead and a good pickup on first down. This time about 5 yards for Lapoli, 2nd and 5, long 5 for the Lions. They're at the 25-yard line, just inside of it. Chelmsford again showing good clock management. Coach Kaiser has slowed it down. And this has got to feel good after all those 6 o'clock mornings during the off season to have this lead. Big hole for Lapoli, straight ahead. Inside the 20 to the 16-yard line. First down, Chelmsford.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
The interior line is starting to get a few holes opened here now. Inside of 5.
Chelmsford certainly wearing Acton down.
Yes, no question.
I was just looking at the roster. Number 76, Kyle Sweeney's doing an excellent job at right tackle.
One of mine.
And that's where he learned it, folks. No question.
Yeah.
Lapoli.
There he is.
Outside. 10,
touchdown.
5.
Touchdown, yeah.
And he's in for the touchdown, his 2nd of the night, and the Lions have broken this thing wide open.
Kyle did a nice job blocking on the linebacker there to spring him.
Great job by Sal to take the punishment all night long and keep coming and coming.
Watch the replay. Number 76 right there. Knocked the linebacker to the ground. Sal's having a great game.
There's no question about it. Hennessy to try attempt the extra point. There's a timeout. The Lions took a timeout. Maybe didn't have everybody out there.
Officials, 30-second timeout.
Yep.
Lions. Yep.
Yep. They're not thinking of going for 2 here, are they?
I think I think Coach Kaiser needed to get the right people.
I think the right people are going to be a 2-point conversion.
Really?
Yeah, looks like it to me.
Well, they did miss that extra point earlier, so they probably
right. Square it up at 35, you mean? In quick cut, extra point is good.
Caruso.
And that's Caruso. The Lions now add 2 more. They are up to 35, and they have put a real licking on Acton-Boxboro tonight. And we'll take a break and be right back.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore. And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought, and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Welcome back. We're getting near the end of this football game. 4:31 to play. The Lions, fortunately, on the positive end of a 35-14 score. Now let's see if they can cover this kick a little better this time. Bounces on the turf, and they do a better job this time. They did do a better job, and now he's still on his feet.
All right.
Then finally.
Excellent return by number 20, Nick Douglas, I believe.
Nick is a sophomore, and he shows some good speed, good return.
Okay. You have him as a sophomore? It says I have him as a senior, maybe.
Oh, okay.
There's a typo somewhere.
It said sophomore on the screen, so that's what I went with.
Okay.
And I could have had it wrong on the chart, too.
I think one of the key things about that last drive is it's now only 4 minutes left, a little over 4 minutes left in the game. Chelmsford put together a very sustained, time-consuming drive.
Clean drive, too. No penalties.
Yep. Acton almost forced to throw it, and they throw it. They do. He's wide open, and that's just what you can't have happen. You've got to be 40 yards back off the line of scrimmage. And Camaro D'Angelo was beaten on that play, and a big pickup. Here it is.
Yeah. Stan Bernard, his first catch of the year.
They gave him that catch. I'm not sure that was a good catch. I think he landed out of bounds.
His second foot came down out of bounds. I thought it did.
Well, all we need is one, right?
Yeah, one in high school.
He was out of bounds before his foot came down.
Oh, okay.
And timeout, Chelmsford. So I was wrong. Chelmsford did take a timeout. And Coach Kaiser is very displeased with that. And that was a timeout just real quick to let them know that we're still playing football here.
Yeah.
And again, thanks to all the guys that worked with us. Dan Sylvia, Craig, Doug, and of course the boss, Tom, just off the road from sunny Southern California.
And Emma. We can't forget Emma.
And Emma. Yeah, I didn't think he drove out there. I expected that back from California. He's threatening to leave us, folks. He liked it out there. Finn to throw it. Finn Murray completes it. And the Lions will kind of give that one up.
Yeah.
Keep the clock going. Completed to Jonas Weichman. It's a gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4. Ball at the 20-yard line. Finn Murray back. He's flushed out of the pocket. He rolls out. He's got to throw it, and he does, and that could be incomplete in the end zone. That's much better coverage that time. Chris Bungard's a little bit wobbly as he comes back to the defensive line. He's played a whale of a football game tonight. A lot of guys have. We try to our best we can to identify them, and sometimes we can't get to everyone, but we will. Trust us. Thank you to Dave for a great job helping Ronna, and for Ronna keeping her computer screen active.
Right now it's Bungard, Sweeney, Slattery, and Dave Hamilton.
Lions show blitz. And it's
nice
complete.
Play.
That's good coverage.
Perfect timing there.
Yep. Very nice job. Masab, nice play.
Yep.
Here it is. Going to be 4th down. Very good coverage. Finn Murray is a junior, and we'll see him one more time. I wouldn't be surprised to see Acton actually run the football on this play. They've got nothing to lose. The clock would stop on a 1st down. That's 4th down anyway.
screen.
I just think Capasano on a sweep. And I'm wrong, as usual. Deep post, nobody. Wow, there's a mix-up there someplace.
Little mix-up on the route there.
Yeah.
A call.
Exactly. Chelmsford will take over, and they will attempt to run out the we got a cramp on the Chelmsford player. Is that Bungard?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a little shaky on a couple of plays earlier. And
well, no matter what type of conditioning you do, and, you know, practices are hard and crisp, I know. You're playing a full game for the first time.
Yeah.
And you're playing both ways.
And
it's
cramps
warmer.
with fluids, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a warmer day.
All right, the Lions will attempt to close this one down. We have maybe some new people in the football game here for the Lions.
Yeah,
Did I see Joe Veck as the quarterback? No, it's still Hooten.
It's still Hooten.
Yeah.
We have
it's still Sal as the running back, too.
I think Brendan Corcoran might be the right tackle.
Hooten gets plastered. Nice tackle.
Yeah.
Capasano hits him. Hooten has shown courage all night long. He's been a fine football player tonight.
We have Mike Gagnon at center, number 55. We have Brendan Corcoran, number 77, at right tackle, I believe.
I have to tell you a quick little Sal Lopoli story. I was asking him at practice the other day about some of the defensive players, and he's naming people, and then he says to me, and Sunshine. I said, Sal, I really can't say Sunshine. Who's Sunshine? Well, I call him Sunshine. And finally, after thinking for a couple of minutes, he came up with Dave Hamilton.
Ah, okay.
But I thought, I wasn't sure he was going to. Then he said, he's Sunshine.
Yeah.
3rd and 7 for the Lions.
Let me correct, Brendan Cochran's at right guard, and Kyle Sweeney's at right tackle. Jack Slattery's still in at left tackle.
And we're coming down to the 2-minute mark. Quarter 4. McCarthy in motion. And we have a flag. False start. So relatively penalty free.
Yeah.
Couple of small little gadgets. Lions will return home next week to welcome Westford Academy. The Lions started with a victory convincingly last year, and then Westford knocked them right on their heels in the second game. So we'll see what happens this year. It's now 3rd and 11 or 12 for the Lions. And they keep it on the ground as they should. Short gain by Lopoli. It's going to be 4th down, and the Lions will punt it. Let's see if they punt it with Bungard. I've asked you, Runner, but one more time, Sal's number of carries, please. 27 for 95 yards.
And 2 touchdowns.
And 2 touchdowns, yes.
Yeah.
That's a workload right there. Lions have run a lot of offensive plays tonight.
They have. They show good confidence, good patience.
Lions they'll probably take a penalty here. They're just going to wait this one out. And they do. Delay of game. Maybe he called a timeout.
Coach guys, quick timeout, yeah.
Yeah, with 1 second. So they have taken it to the 120 mark.
Yeah.
We had a good crowd here tonight. A lot of people.
Yeah. Beautiful night.
Yep.
First week of school for most schools.
Some of us don't have to go back anymore, Howard.
No, some of us don't have to go.
Yeah, one guy has to go back.
That's all right. I'll go back gladly.
Rob is a happy man this year.
Yeah.
Bungard hits a low kick, but a good kick. Bounces to Sweeney. Sweeney stumbles and falls down at the 45-yard line. No flags. 111
there and make sure that he didn't get up.
Yep.
Right, and
we got a lot of new defensive players on the field.
And I think there's a lot of new offensive players as well.
For Acton.
Yeah. See a lot of different numbers.
Yeah, that's true.
Preview of Monday's game.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Right.
the quarterback will be Dylan Sweeney, I think. No, he's not the quarterback.
So
they keep running players in. I don't know.
I got 14 out there now.
14, 15, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Just snap the ball.
Nate Sullivan, the sophomore, number 8, he's been holding the colored cue cards up all night. He's getting a chance to play here now. Sophomore.
Oh, wow. Who was that made that tackle?
57.
57, 72 was one of them.
Jacob Ferrer.
Yeah. '56 as well. Spencer Gump.
Yeah, let's see. We got see if we can get some numbers there. 98 is
Robert Lee.
Okay. 62.
We have Aiden Ahern, former players of mine.
That's why he knows them.
24 is a DB.
That's
and
Jake
off with a
Boone.
flag. We do have we really do have a lot of new guys in.
Yeah, 40, 42.
We talked about Robert Lee earlier. 42 is Tim Barlow.
How about 40?
Ulysses Grant.
81.
Made a mistake.
81, Joe Ross.
And we are inside of 10 seconds now.
Number 15 is a linebacker.
Acton's not going to snap it. This
Yeah,
is going to
Nathan
end right here,
Fernald.
folks.
Okay.
It's a 35-14 win for the Chelmsford Lions. Unfortunately, Tim Bassett's going to have to wait another week at least to get his first coaching varsity victory. And David Kaiser improves his record to 5-7 overall. And the Lions, I thought, were impressive.
Yeah, they did. They came out.
They trailed at 7-0 in this game.
I expected them to play a good defense, and I was impressed with the way they moved the ball in offense. Their passing game with McCarthy and Hooten was far better than I expected. I've seen them throw and catch well, but I didn't expect them to have that good a game in their first game.
What a great job by McCarthy and Hooten, and certainly Lapoli, Slattery blocking. Who was the other one you said? Yeah, Bungard had a great game.
Kyle Sweeney.
Just there's a lot of stars all over the place tonight. A lot of good Lions.
And you got to compliment the center, too, and direct snaps all night.
Right.
Right.
It was a great job.
Brendan did a good job.
Coaching staff, we tip our caps to you, to the people in the truck, to Dave, Runner, Rob, Howie, and myself, Bruce Byam. We thank you for joining us, and come out and see these guys next Friday night in Chelmsford. Good night, everyone.